Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk to you about religion. Now you see, all across the world, church attendance is in decline and people are losing touch with their spirituality. And as the world progresses and gets more and more modern, the church is continuously being left behind. And I fear that if the church doesn't act now, there'll be no place for it in the future. Its foundations, its premises and its promises are just out of date. Take heaven for example. Heaven as an idea 2,000 years ago when man made it up must have sounded fantastic. You see, 2,000 years ago life sucked. They had no TV, no packaged food, no fridges, no electricity. They didn't even have beds. They lived every single day in discomfort. So the idea of your soul going to a place of everlasting peace and glory must have sounded fantastic. But you see, today we have TV, the internet and porn and newspapers and electricity and beds and comfort and chairs and carpets, sport and those little shortcake-like biscuits with the chocolate in the middle. So heaven just doesn't really seem as appealing as it did back then. Which is why I think that if religion's going to stand a chance, the first thing that it needs to do is change the image of heaven. For example, if a new religion were to come about and say, hey, join us in our religion, we have unlimited Krispy Kremes and blowjobs, I would join in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think about it. Of course, it's no surprise that the demographic that the church is most out of touch with are young people. You see, when a central Christian figure is the Pope, it's pretty hard for young people to relate, which is why I want to see a religion with someone who's young and relevant. I would nominate P.Diddy, because you know that if P.Diddy's head of a religion, it's not going to be boring. You know that when you turn up to Sunday service and P.Diddy's going to be hosting it, it's going to be good. P.Diddy wouldn't do boring things like confession. P.Diddy would do it differently. P.Diddy would be walking down the aisle, a young woman would say, P.Diddy, I've sinned. P.Diddy would turn around and say, my child, what have you done? The young woman would say, I've had lustful thoughts and I had sex before marriage. What should I do? Should I say some Hail Marys? No, my child, we don't do that here. Then what do? We bitch slap motherfuckers. I don't think I am. Bitch slap! Praise the Lord, I'm healed! The church needs to keep up with current trends and what's fashionable. For example, in today's society, what kind of car a man drives is a big deal. And what the Pope is driving, the Pope-mobile, just isn't doing it. You know, if P. Diddy was doing it, he'd do it differently. He'd have a big black Hummer with grills and the bumping hydraulic things that make it bounce, with a cannon on the top to fire out Krispy Kreme donuts. P. Diddy would just have one hand on the steering wheel whilst he's leaning out the window, just bitch slapping motherfuckers as he goes past. Look, what I'm trying to say is all I want in my church is a sense of community. The promise of unlimited Krispy Kremes, a black dude bitch slapping mofos that be disrespecting, along with the slightest bit of tangible evidence for any of the claims that they make.